Nintendo just unveiled to us the Nintendo Labo, and I have so much to say about this. So yesterday we got to see something new from Nintendo, and something we never imagined was going to happen. This was out of the blue and nobody saw this exact thing being presented to us. The Nintendo Labo. What a different and crazy idea brought to us from the people at Nintendo. And the problem I have with the Nintendo Labo doesn't lie in Nintendo. It lies in a lot of the videos and a lot of the responses I've seen from people in the community. Now, I'm clearly not talking about everybody in the community because everybody has their own reactions and responses, but I'm simply talking about the people who are saying they don't like it, they don't understand it, it's something they would never use, it's something they don't like, and that's okay. That's okay to have that problem and that opinion with the Labo, but the problem is you're a 20 or 30 or 40-year-old man or female sitting in your room telling us that. This wasn't geared towards you. I don't understand the comments that I keep seeing from these people and some of the videos I'm seeing from these people who it wasn't geared towards. Now, this is important to note. When Nintendo gave us the Nintendo Labo, they told us ahead of time what this is kind of gonna be. I think a big problem we saw with Nintendo recently was with the Nintendo Direct Mini, and we didn't know what was coming. Now, I know my friend Smash JT, a great guy and a great channel, did a video saying it would have been so much better if Nintendo came out before and just kind of let us know a little bit about what was coming out. Like, hey, it's gonna be called the Port Nintendo Direct because we're gonna get a lot of ports. Now, if you liked it or not, I myself did like it and was okay with the Direct. Some people didn't like it, but I see why they could be upset. They didn't know it was coming. So people had these big expectations, like maybe it's more of Metroid Prime 3 or some Smash Brothers stuff or some Star Fox game, so everyone was a little let down. But with this, with the Labo, Nintendo let us know before, this is for kids. This is for kids. This isn't made specifically for adults. I would understand the frustration and some people being upset if the video came out and they were saying, now this is for all age of gamers. No, this is for kids. So I did the smart thing yesterday when I saw this drop. I didn't want to talk about it without doing something that was extremely important first, and that was stopping and going home first and showing my kids this video without any dialogue or anything. Kids, check this out. This was made for you, not for me. So who am I to go online and say, I don't like this, it doesn't make sense to me? Of course it doesn't make sense to you. It's not made for you. But if you did like it, that is great. Like I myself did think this is great because I am a kid at heart. Nintendo did say this is also for kids at heart, just like toys, because these are toys. They're actually called toy cons. They are toys. Toys are made for kids, but like myself and many of you, toys are also enjoyed by adults. So Nintendo kind of teased us with basically this is going to be a toy. So with that said, I went home and I was able to show my kids this video. A 4-year-old, a 6-year-old, and a 7-year-old. That is kids. I showed them, and I wish I would have filmed them. Their jaws were dropped. Funny enough, out of all the things, my daughter's jaw dropped when she saw them coloring in the paper and the cardboard and customizing and wrapping the tape. To her, this was ingenious. To her, this was exciting. It was thrilling. I imagined myself as a kid when I used to see toy commercials and see robots moving and certain things and thinking, wow, this is exciting. This is fun. That's what I saw in their eyes. My son, my 7-year-old, who is the real gamer in the family, looked at me right after and he said, Dad, Nintendo is just crushing on everyone else right now, because to him this was great because he is a kid. Kids love this kind of stuff, and I will say I want to tip my hat or tip my beanie to Nintendo for doing this. How small-minded we are when we saw this was coming and we were like, hey, maybe this will be some like Amiibo Skylander type thing or something small. No, Nintendo, leave it to Nintendo, the kings of innovative design and gaming, or even toys now in this, which they used to be a playing card company, doing new and crazy things that we would have never thought of. And if you don't like that, that's okay. Like I said, this is for kids. Now, something else really important to take note of is some people are like, yeah, but I was expecting them to announce something for like games that we like, or like maybe even Metroid Prime. I saw people getting excited like this was a direct talking about like Smash Brothers and stuff like that again. No, I would understand if you were upset if Nintendo put out this video and they were like, hey, and now that this is coming out, now that the Labo is coming out, guess what? We are now now canceling Metroid Prime. We're canceling any thought of Smash Brothers. That's going to be canceled. No, they're not stopping anything they're doing. And how are we sitting here complaining, or some people complaining, not everybody, I'm not pointing directly at you, this isn't you, but how are we complaining, saying that Nintendo is frustrating us with this when really it didn't stop anything that it's doing? And Nintendo knows what they're doing. They have crushed it. They gave us one of the best years in gaming ever. 2017 was insane. Nintendo knows what they're doing. They just gave us a mini Nintendo Direct. Now they're giving this for the kids. And I want to stop and say, Nintendo, I know you're not watching, but if you are, if anybody has things where they can get videos out to Nintendo, I have a word to you. Thank you for being innovative. You guys always do this, and this is for kids, but this is innovative for kids. This is huge. This is something that I think kids are gonna love and a community is gonna get behind and do really cool things with. Imagine if Nintendo hears us now and they stop doing this, and we stop them from doing something great, and we talk them out of it from all the hate and the criticism on the internet. Now imagine if when the Wii U came out, if everybody hated on it so much as it did, imagine if Nintendo stopped there with the Wii U and didn't, and hence we didn't get the Switch. That's what I don't want to see happen with something like this. Nintendo, this is great. This is awesome. Thank you. Now my biggest concern, don't think I'm fanboying over this completely. I'm not. I love the idea of it and I think it's really cool, but my biggest concern definitely was and still is the cardboard. Yes, it's cardboard. Cardboard is cheap. Cardboard gets wet. Cardboard ruins easily, especially if you have kids, which this is made for, which is my big concern. But with that said, and this doesn't make things that much better, but it is still kind of cool, is that Nintendo recently just said they are going to be providing us files or downloadable files of these designs and these cuts and these prints so you can print them out yourself. They're not going to be replacing any broken cardboard for free, but they are going to give us the option to print it out ourselves, which I do think is going to bring a really cool community of builders for kids. It's going to make it really exciting because people are going to be doing all sorts of things with 3D printing and different designs, and I think we're going to have a really cool, like, tight-knit community of people working on these toy cons. So again, I'm not mad at anybody or upset at any specific group of people. I am just saying that I was getting really frustrated when I saw over and over people in their mid-20s, 30s, 40s saying this isn't cool, this isn't something I like, this is something I don't understand, this is something I don't want. You're right, you probably don't want it, and that's okay because it wasn't made for you. I never do these types of videos, but I just want to say thank you guys for watching. I really don't do this kind of stuff ever. Just the inner kid in me was screaming out saying, stop, hold it. I love Nintendo. It was like me defending my brother for something. This is what like I felt I needed to do. But you guys make sure and subscribe because we do videos 5 to 6 days a week here on the channel. We would really appreciate it. We would love to see you more. Like the video if you like this and share it. All right, guys, adios. Have a good one. Thanks for watching Superhero Game Squad.